Hey everyone, Flying Aces here, getting ready to show you all of the resets that you need to know about for Destiny 2 here last week for Season 5. Make sure you get all those clan bounties done, get all those last little bits of perks and bonuses. You have your last chance for your Crucible, your Vanguard, and your Gambit resets before the mass reset happens here next Tuesday. So again, last week of Season 6, turn all of that in. Get that done. Get that taken care of. Get those perks and bonuses before everything resets. I can't stress that enough. That's your only warning from me. But seriously, guys, Season 6 right around the corner. If you have that annual DLC pass, Season of the Drifter starting March 5th. That's just a week away. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started with everything. So first off, this last week, all week long with Gambit, you're getting triple the points from Gambit. So if you are looking to grind that and get some more infamy points, now is your time to do that. Go over, get some Gambit done, get that triple amount of infamy points, get that last reset in before the end of Season 5 here. And possibly if any of you are looking to get 3 resets in a single season to get that ghost, now's your chance. Pretty simple to do overall, really. Just grind when it's necessary and casually play other times. I'll have another video kind of explaining that later on. But anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and go on from here. So first off, the flashpoint is going to be on Mercury. As you can see, the heroic adventure here, bug in the system. So go ahead, take a look through all of that, get that done, get that percentage up. You get 1 powerful gear from doing the heroic and 1 powerful gear for getting that up to 100%. Ways you can get that increased is just doing lost sectors, that heroic event, or waiting for the public event to get started, and that will go from there. So anyway, going on, we'll go ahead and look at Crucible here. So if you need to get some Crucible done, we have Supremacy as the main playlist here. So again, 1 match will get you a powerful gear, and 5 across the week will get you another piece. So there you have it. I don't play much Crucible, so that's why I have that poor little 0 down there at the bottom, but oh well, so be it. Anyway, let's go ahead and go on. Let's see, what else is there? We'll go ahead and look at Nightfalls here. So you obviously have your daily heroic story missions, get 3 of those done, your Vanguard strikes. But here we go, Nightfall. What is our weekly burn? It's going to be solar for this. Oh, that's right, because my challenge card is set to solar. But I know a weekly burn across the board is going to be arc. But let's go ahead and take a look through all this. So we have Warden of Nothing. And I'll go ahead and explain the rest of these as far as the challenges and the possible drops from these. But Warden of Nothing is the first one we have. Then we have the Inverted Spire. That's our second option. The last one is Strange Terrain with Nokris there at the end. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these, see what we have. So with Warden of Nothing, the challenge you have for that, if you're looking to get some Triumph points done, that's where in the final encounter, you have to finish that without taking any solar damage whatsoever. Pretty simple if you have a full team, and like I have my challenge card equipped, I set that to just solar singe, and we pull out some pretty heavy solar ammo, or use our solar supers on the boss there before he has a chance to start putting damage on us. Where he sets the whole floor on fire. So pretty simple to get that challenge done if you have a group with you that knows what they're doing. You can also get the Warden's Law from this. It's a possible drop. It's a hand cannon, so if you're looking to grind that, then go for it. That would be where you would find that weapon. Going on to the Inverted Spire, that's where you have Protheon. I have no clue how to pronounce the name. Anyway, that's where you have the, I believe it's the 3 floors. You go through each section and try to kill him. Anyway, there's the challenge that they call the Floor's Lava, and as a fire team, you're supposed to not get hit when he does his fiery ground attack. So make sure you don't get hit by that. You can stand on any of the pillars and whatnot. and you should be able to do that just fine. Where you can get this as far as the unique reward from this, the drop, is that exotic ghost shell back from, I believe, Season 2, where you had all the Mercury adventures and stuff like that. It's the Trichromatica, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, so that's where you'll find that exotic ghost shell if you're looking at collectibles and whatnot. Then the last one here, Strange Terrain. That's the big Nokris strike at the end. The challenge there is don't take 5, which is you're not supposed to hold on to the relics for more than 5 seconds after picking them up. I haven't figured out if that's 5 seconds in total or if you're allowed to hold on to each one for like 4 seconds and you're still fine. So I'm not sure how that goes, but if you guys find out, definitely leave a comment, and you know, that'll definitely help everybody out. The unique drop here is the rocket launcher, the Braytech Osprey, I believe. So if you're looking again for collectibles, go for that there. So that's a quick summary of your Nightfall. So now let's go ahead and head on over to the spider and see what he has for us. All right, everyone, here we are. We're going to see what the spider has for us. And here is our list. Oh, apparently I already have this one. I never did it last week. Oh, bummer. Oh, well. Anyway, so we'll look at this one here, the last one in the bottom right for his wanted bounties that give us the powerful gear. And it's the Gravetide Summoner. This one, we'll go ahead and collect it. If I pull up my handy dandy map here, will be on Titan for us here whenever it pops up. There we go. So you'll see that here in the rig, and that's where you'll go ahead and complete that mission to complete that wanted bounty. We'll look at some of the others here. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 are on the EDZ. Only one of those is worth 4 points, or 4 ghost fragments, I should say. Then we have 1 on Nessus, 1 on Io, and 1 on Titan. So those are your options there if you need to get more enhancement cores. Real simple. Just got to grind some ghost fragments, which obviously the best way to do that is to do the heroic public events. Or if you're able to time it right, get to a public event early, grab the flag so you get full heavy and full super, and then go do a lost sector real quick before the public event starts, and that should give you a chance to drop another ghost fragment. So a little handy dandy tip for y'all there. Anyway, I don't worry too much about the top ones because that just gets you legendary gear. Unless you really want to do those, then go for it. You might also find some up here in the top row that you'll need for the triumphs if you're looking to get those done. And then obviously the enhancement cores you can purchase with legendary shards, and then it just goes up from there. I'll go ahead and grab a couple here because I just feel like I'm grabbing a couple. The legendary shards this week are for Etheric Spiral, and then the Dusklight shards are worth 1 legendary shard. The Alkaline Dust, that's 5,000 Glimmer, as well as the Seraphite and the Simulation Seeds, which you can find on Mercury. So those are your purchases from the spider. So, all right, we'll go ahead and head on over to the Dreaming City now to see what Petravenge has for us over there.
Glad to see you're still in the fight.
All right, everybody, here we are on the Dreaming City with Petravenge, and as you can see, she's over here in the Strand. So if you're looking to find her, just obviously travel there in, well, the Devillian Mists, which is the only area we can travel to, and make your way to the right or the bottom of the map and head over to the Strand. She's over on the island, so use that bridge to cross over and get on over to her. So we'll see what she has for the week. She has the Broken Courier mission, and that will get you a Dark Fragment and a powerful gear, and then obviously her 8 daily bounties completed. So that's obviously these 5 things here. Pretty simple overall to do. The bear on bows can be a little annoying sometimes if you can't find some pretty easily. So if you have a ghost that can show you the planetary resources, that's an easier way to get that done. But you only need to complete 8 throughout the week. Very simple to do. So make sure you do that for that extra piece of powerful gear. Then going into the second half of this set here, the Ascendant Challenge. And in fact, I believe, if I remember correctly, this is going to be the Gardens of Asila, or Azala, or however you pronounce it. But anyway, that's going to be the Ascendant Challenge for this week. So go ahead and grab that. Some people can solo that, but if you're not comfortable trying to solo that, then obviously go ahead and try to grab a fire team to do so. And then the Gateway Between Worlds, which is pretty much the Blind Well. Go ahead and grab that. And if you do, I believe it's just doing the tier 3 and then submitting an unstable charge of light will get you a quick completion on this. I believe you only need to do that twice, and then that gives you that offering to the Oracle. So anyway, go ahead and get those done, and that will get you some more powerful gear there as well. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the Dreaming City. So let's go ahead and head on to the tower now and see what everybody has in store for us there. All right, here we are at the tower. So first stop here, we'll go ahead and see what Eververse has in store for us today. Got to turn in this engram. Ooh, and I get a nice little ornament for my hunter there. Pretty cool stuff. All right, let's go ahead and see first off the prismatic matrix and see what we have in store here. So the first exotic we have here is 801's Lone Wolf, that exotic ship. So if you want to go for a draw on that, then you have that Kingmaker, the Queenbreaker ornament. So that's a cool one. That's one I've wanted to get for a while. Don't have that either on PC or my PS4 characters. So hopefully I'll get that lucky roll this time around, even though I still technically need my Queenbreaker. Anyway, then you have some of your legendaries: Forgotten Vortex ship, Turbo Hammer ship, and then the Path Followed Ghost Shell. On the other side here, Ruby Slice as the fourth ship, but third legendary. And then the Gravity Maestro vehicle. Then you have some of the rare gear as the U emote and Cheeky Celebration emote, and then the Taken King projection for your ghost. Okay, so going down here, you can purchase these with some Bright Dust, but you have the Pyrrhic Victory exotic emote, and then the Overnight Dance legendary emote. Then you got the Pegasus, Bravo, and Data Stream legendary vehicles, a couple legendary ships here as well: Granite Burrow and Mainsail Royal. One exotic ghost shell this time around. It's been a while since we had one, but Future Perfect Shell, you can purchase that here. And I believe it does come with Speed Demon, yes. So that's where it takes less time to summon your vehicle. And then obviously the other roll is random besides the Omni Telemetry. The one ghost projection we have for this week is the Mayrin projection, legendary one there. And then the Thunder God Hunter exotic ornament. That's for the Raiden Flux chest piece. The second row here starts with an exotic weapon ornament for the Meta Multi-Tool. That's the Desert Camo there. And then the legendary one is going to be Fell to Earth. I believe that's for the Parcel of Stardust. Then you've got the another transmat effect here, or well, a couple of them here, but you have your legendary one here, Plesiohedral State. Don't really know. I don't really focus too much on the transmat effects, and I know not a lot of other people do, but if you're into collecting these, it's good to know. Then you have your yellow class sigil, which is a rare one. Then you got some legendary shaders, such as the Descendant Vex Chrome and the Amalon Meteor Gloss. Those are your two that you can grab here. Then you have your regular medallions and boons that you can use for Vanguard strikes, Crucible matches, and then your Fire Team medallions. Now, these, obviously, if you're looking to level up, keep an eye out for when you can purchase these from Eververse, because if you have a second character or a third one that you're trying to get leveled up, that's going to be super important. Going on to the second page, our weekly Eververse bounties, you obviously have your Rise to the Challenge. That's one you complete any challenge anywhere in the system, you get that prismatic facet, so grab that. That's what I'm going to do. Very easy, very simple, doesn't take up too much time to do that. And then the one we have here is complete Gambit matches. How did I know? But you just got to complete 5 Gambit matches and you're going to get 150 Bright Dust. Then the 2-star ones are going to be defeat 3 high-value targets anywhere in the system. So pretty much if you go through and do 3 lost sectors, you'll get that done. Pretty simple to do so. And then overall, defeat enemies of humanity all over the system, a Guardian's Duty. So that one there, just kill 150 enemies anywhere across the system, and you'll get 70 bright dust. I don't recommend these 1-star ones because it's just not worth doing these, even though they're very simple and stuff like that. It's not worth using an Eververse bounty note to just get 20 bright dust. So might as well just keep those stacked up, because if for some reason you're getting unlucky and not getting those notes to drop, then you'll have enough to suffice for a couple weeks to allow you to do these ones that get you much more. But I'm going to go ahead and grab these 3 here, and we'll be done here with Eververse. So we'll go ahead and head on over to the Drifter now and see what he has for us. All right, here we are at the Drifter. Obviously, these first 4 bounties, these ones change every day. But this last one here, on the grind, earn points by defeating enemies, guardians, and banking moats. So that's one that's just going to basically be you grinding away at Gambit. Usually I get this done in about 5 games. Sometimes if I'm having a bad game or I'm constantly only getting 2 rounds instead of that 3rd round, this can take up to 7 or 8 games. And I've heard for some people it can take up to 10. So it just all depends on your skill level a little as well too. But this one, pretty simple overall. I'm going to go ahead and grab it so we can start working on that later today and throughout the week here too. So go ahead and grab that. Again, make sure you are doing Gambit this week because it's the last one before the reset. And if you're trying to get this reset here, you also have the triumph of trying to get a reset done before the season ends. And if you do that a certain number of times, you can get that triumph completed. All right, let's go ahead and head on up and see what our clan bounties are for this week. All right, Sariah Hawthorne here. We'll go ahead and see what we have on this front. So first off, the daily bounties we'll just ignore, but for the weekly bounties, we have the all-nighter, which is completing a Nightfall with clanmates. And then the second one here, we just have Draw from the Well, which seems to be in her queue pretty much every week, but just complete some blind wells at tier 2 or tier 3 with some clanmates. Last one here, the heroic adventures. So completing heroic adventures with any clanmates. So you can obviously go do the flashpoint together and you can get 2 birds with 1 stone. Some of the other weekly bounties, especially for some of the other stuff, is strength of memory. So I think that is part of the raid. So if you complete that one challenge in there, you get a piece of powerful gear as well. And then the other one, which our clan isn't quite high enough level for, but the all for one and one for all bounty, again, complete that challenge and you get another piece of powerful gear. All right, last stop of all, we're going to head on down to the Black Armory, see what we got to do there, and then that will finish up all of the weekly reset here. All right, so now obviously we have our 2 weekly bounties, which again are same across the board every time. Just doing one of the forges and then completing the daily bounties over the week and completing 7 of those. So again, pretty simple. Then again, the weapon frames, just again, remember you can only hold 1 at a time, but it looks like we have the bow, which is, I believe, the Spiteful Fang, if I remember correctly. So we have the bow as one of the frames. The second one here, the hand cannon, so the kindled or kindled, if I remember correctly, kindled or kindled. Anyway, the kindled orchard is going to be that hand cannon there. And then we have the auto rifle, the ringing nail. That's going to be the 3rd powerful frame that we'll need. So that's it for the reset. Go get those done last week before the season 5 end, and we start season 6, season of the Drifter, March 5th. Drop a like, give us a comment, let me know if I missed anything, and if you would like any other tips, let me know in the comments as well, and we'll be sure to start including those in future videos. See you guys next week in season 6. Bye-bye.